What's good, everybody? It's your boy Chaz Customs, Custom Model Cars. Big shout out to everybody out there. Much props. Thank you all for your comments. Appreciate it very much. Got a model kit review for you guys. It's the Revell California Wheels edition. 60 Chevy Impala hardtop 2-in-1, scale level 2. It's a 1/25th scale. Love these old big body Chevys, and especially the Impalas. I'm a big fan of the Impalas. But this is a very nice kit overall. It does have an opening trunk for some of you that don't know, and some of you already know because some of you already have built this kit. So, but overall, it's a very, very, very nice kit. Nice car to have in your collection. On a scale of 1 through 10, I give this kit a 9 rating because there's a few issues on this kit, but just overall 9. And you could do this thing many ways if you want. I have 2 of these, so the second one I'm going to be turning into a convertible, or attempting to. So it'll be really cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this and show you guys the side of the box with the information. And of course the box art is the same on each side. And then you have pictures of the built model, just the engine and the rear detail, and then you have the rims. So and then you have the stock rim that's on the top, and then you have the custom wheel that's in the bottom. But they painted that one silver and black, so it doesn't come like that. So, but you do get this really cool finned air cleaner right here, which is really, really awesome. So, well, let's go ahead and crack this kit open and see why this kit earned a 9 rating. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into the instructions before we do the decals. Here's your instructions in the basic Rebel fashion here. It's got the picture of the car here, and then you have a little brief description, and you've got all your information here, paint guide, and what's going on, and more information. The back side you have, of course, your decals tucked away, and you also have where the decals go for the stock and for the custom version. Either way you want to build it. Again, these are very easy to follow instructions, detailed instructions of the model kit, so that's really nice. The decals now, I'm going to show you these ones that came with the kit. So you got your seat inserts, your flames, different license plates and factory stuff and stripes, and some of the little detail for the body. Those are for the front end, which look like that. If you want to put those on, I wouldn't though. I would, paint them or something. So, but you get 2 different kinds of gauges. You get it in black or white. So I like these seat inserts and stuff, but this one I like better. This one actually belonged to the original version, 60 Impala. I don't know if you guys seen it, but the kit was given to me a while back. It was a junk kit. It was a glue bomb, and it was not worth repairing. So I just needed the chassis from it and a few other parts. But I took the decals from it, and I might be using these blue ones. They look pretty nice. So and they got some other stuff in there as well. A lot nicer decals, so those are cool. And as far as the windshield goes, I did have a little boo-boo, I think, from the box being so packed tight and everything, and during the process of it being moved around, I guess the windshield was cracked and then it broke off. So, but you do get molded in sun visors here and the little pegs, and then you got your rear windshield, which is untouched, your side windows, headlights, marker lights, and your tail lights in the back. These are for the clear ones. And what's really cool about these than any other ones I've seen, I've built 60 Impalas before, and I've never seen these kind before. Those are really, really nice cone lights. They got some nice detail in there. So not to worry, I do have a replacement windshield for this, not from my second kit, but from the junker kit that was given to me, where those decals came from. So, oh, and the side windows also molded as well, so which is really awesome. But yeah. So a little bit on the chassis. As you can see, it's very, very nicely detailed. I do wish the frame was separate, but it is what it is. It's very nicely detailed. Here's the engine bay, of course, with the fenders and everything like that. It's got the molded in cradles. So overall, it's really, really nice. You're not really going to be seeing that. So, and the cool thing is that this already comes with a trunk floor, so you don't have to do, a lot of major work or tweaking. But yeah. So again, a lot of detail. You can see the little fuel hose there, and you got your little spare tire thing here. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And then the body, of course, really, really big, molded very nicely. Just a little bit of mold lines here and there that you need to clean up. But overall, I mean, it's really, really a nice body. It's very crisp, very nicely detailed. No molded in door handles, no molded in windshield wipers. It's got a nice brace. You got to remove this though after you paint it or before you paint it. But this stiffens the body so it doesn't get crushed. But very, very nice. You do have to do a little cleanup here and there, but I mean it's just nicely molded. So, and then you do have some. Oh no, I thought there was sink marks in there, but you don't have sink marks. You just have the headliner detail, which you can't see on camera. There's like little lines going across, so that's really, really nice, and it's really great they didn't have any sink marks to mess that all up. So that's really, really cool. And here we have one bag of parts here. Let me go and crack this open. So that's all I've been doing is cracking things open here, guys. So here you have your tail lights, okay, and you have again the cone tail lights there, and those ones right there, and then you have the stock version. So you have the custom version cone lights, or you have the stock version, which is in the center. That's a pretty awesome touch. I mean, I really like that. That is really, really cool, because all the other Impala kits I've built, I've never seen these ones before, so that's sweet. You can build them 2 versions. And then here you have the front and rear lowered suspension. Okay, these are the lowered ones, so don't mistake that. And if you guys want to know the number, it's number 147 and 146. These are the lowered ones, so just to let you guys know. But very nicely detailed. Just a little cleaning here and there, but overall that's really, really cool. You can make this into a really cool lowrider. Okay, here we got the back of the floorboard with the spare tire, and then you have this little package tray here. Here's the weird thing, you guys. You've got the spare tire sitting like so, right? When technically it's supposed to be sitting the other way around. So if you're going to use this one, my suggestion is to remove this thing here, because there's like really no point. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do, but something I would do. Or you could trace this out and make your own floorboard and, you know, go from there. But that's pretty cool for a stock version. Really nicely detailed. On this tree you have your hood and your door panels, or the rear trunk lid and your door panels. Door panels got the molded in speakers and the nice detail on the top part. You can chrome out the trim. Really, really nice. And you've got it has door handles and armrests for this as well after you put the decals in, so you can detail this up really, really nicely. This one's got the molded in badging, and then of course you got your molded in detail there, but you got some sink marks, and that's another reason for the down rating right in the details, because details are important. You got one down here, and then you got another one right in here, so a little tricky to clean up, but overall it's pretty nice. So, and then you have the interior tub with the molded in floor mat, molded in rear seat, nicely detailed once again. Once you get the decals in and do everything else, there's the rear deck. There's really nothing on the bottom of it, so, but there you go. And then you have these rings that go into the tire inserts, and I think that's pretty cheesy, so you might want to go for a set of these AMT type tires. Those will work out really well than these ones. So, and then here's the back half of your bench seat and the front half. Again, once you put that together, you know, you fill up the gaps a little bit. You can do some nice trimming, you know, and the decals, you can really trim these out and make these look really, really nice. Okay, here you have your the hood of the car with the Chevrolet badging. You got really nice detail under the hood, except for the pin marks that you need to remove carefully on each corners. Okay, very nice detail overall. It's on this little piece of tree here. Here you have your firewall with some nice detailing to it, and a place for where your steering arm is supposed to connect and that sort of thing. Here's the back side of it. There's your shroud and your radiator, and the radiator cap on this one is very nicely detailed. It looks almost realistic. Here you have your stock exhaust system here. Needs very minimal cleanup. You got the molded in clamps, of course, exhaust clamps, very nicely molded. There's your upper A-arms, your rear, the front of the axle, and then you have your shocks, and then you have your rear springs. So nicely detailed. On this one you have your you have your right and your left engine half with a lot of nice detail in there. And a little triangle part, I think that's where the, if I'm not mistaken, that's where the dipstick goes. So if you want to do a dipstick detail, so very nicely molded. There's your radiator, I mean this is your heater hose, your pedals, and that's one of your traction bars. There's your hinges for your hood, and your rear sway bar with a very nicely detailed drive shaft. It's got 3 heads to it. Then you have the air conditioning pump with a bracket molded into it, and then you got the front springs. So very nice. And then this one you've got your stock front and rear suspension, the axles, so you can see the little difference. And then you have your dashboard and the radiator support, rad support, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little detail to it. Here's the front side. Here's the top of the dash, and then also the front of it. It's got some nice details. You got the little Impala badging there. So, and then the chrome piece goes underneath here, and it covers up the gap and all that sort of stuff. So, okay, here's the last of the part sprue before we get onto the chrome and the tires. There you could see it's got the stock air cleaner and then your stock valve covers, which is I'm glad that they didn't chrome these ones, because you can paint this the engine orange red, you know, the Chevy color, so you can make it, you know, the classic. So, and then you got your battery, very detailed, your tricarb manifold, or a manifold set up for the tricarb, of course, so it's very nicely detailed. You got your cylinder heads here, you got the backs of the wheels there, you got your oil filter tube at the top, and then the oil filter down below. You got the bottoms to your A-arms, that's where they're going to rest. And then you have your fuel pump, water pump. Oh, I can't even think today. And then you got your, let's see, and then you got your coil, you got your master cylinder, you have the fuel pump, center column, steering column, washer bottle starter, you have your steering arm and stuff, and then you got your steering wheel with the little peg at the end of it, the pulley system, the fan, the distributor, the steering pump. Then you got your horns with the molded in latch, the top and the bottom radiator hose. These go to a Continental kit on the 59 Impala, so this one doesn't have it. So because the 59 and the 60 both share the same, almost the same exact parts minus the hood, possibly the dashboard maybe, but yeah, so I just want to point that out. And then of course here's your armrest I was telling you guys about for your door panels, very nicely detailed. And then you get your headers, of course. So a lot of things you can do with this kit, you guys, a lot of things you can do with this. So moving along, here we have one set of the chrome here that's kind of off the tree. You have your rear tail light set up here, nicely chromed. You have your front grille set up, also nicely chromed. And then you have your stock hubcaps and your knockoffs. And then you have the front bumper, which is a very big bumper. You just got to clean a little bit of blemishes and stuff like that. So they usually have some flash on the top part, but it's just only on the bottom so far from what I see. And then here's the rear bumper. You got a little bit of flash here and there. Okay, these parts I'm not going to take out of the bag, but I'm just going to share with you guys what's going on. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to see this. There's your classic Impala style antennas that go on the trunk or near the trunk lid, not on the trunk lid itself but on the sides of it. Then you got your reverse lights, windshield wipers, your license plate frame. You have your side vent windows, which these are for the convertible. These are originally the 59 Impala convertible, so again these share the same parts, but if you wanted to you can clean those up, remove those, clean it up, and then glue those on there, and there you go. So it's up to you. And then there's your tricarb setup with the molded in fuel line and your door handles. Here's your custom parts with the custom rims. And you have your custom rotors. You have the chrome plated shroud instead of the one that's molded in white. Custom valve covers custom air conditioning pump, and the air cleaner top. And then in this one you have all your other little parts. You've got the body trim, hood trim right there. Over here you've got the mirror, rear view mirror trim, body trim, two different style radios. You got a big one, large one, the tail lamps, hood hinges. This one is the marker lights, which again belong on the 59 Impala, not on this kit, so I don't know why they even included that. It's kind of weird. And then you have your bottom part of your dash. You have your windshield wiper pump, door cranks, you get another mirror here too. So you got one over there, then you got one over here, and then you get I think these are the bezels for the marker lights. So, and then you get two more window cranks for like window cranks, and then some other little trim here and there. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, here we have the custom tires. Let me go ahead and take one out here. They're very soft vinyl tires, hollow vinyl. They're not rubber, but it's just soft vinyl tires. Nice treading, but no stamping on the sidewalls. These are low profile wheels by the way. These look really nice. Look really nice. They're not overly done. They don't look too low, so it's pretty cool. And by the way, by the looks of them right now, I don't see a lot of flash or any for that fact, so that's pretty cool. And then of course you have your stock tires here. Let me pull this one out. And these would be really nice if they would have included like a stamping or something and not just a plastic insert and whatever. You got to clean up a lot of flash in order for it to fit right. Now this one does have stamping. It says Firestone on the side there. It's got nice tread detail to it. But these ones by AMT are far more the nicest. They even have Firestone. They have polyglass. They got all sorts of stuff. So, well, you guys, that's about it. Thank you guys for letting me share this model kit review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys will be able to find one and make one, your collection if you haven't built it. Or, if you're a seasoned Impala builder, then you might want to get another one. But anyway, so yeah, this is an awesome kit. And stay tuned for another one coming up. Okay? So, and then I'm going to try to do some tip videos, try to make things a little interesting. I just got to figure what subject I'm going to have it on and go from there. Okay? So anyways, you guys, that's it on my end. Keep your heads up no matter what through all the struggles. Keep hope, keep faith, keep up the great work. Keep on building those models, and keep doing what you're doing. So until then, till the next video, guys, your boy Chaz Customs, Custom Model Cars, I'm signing out. Peace.